my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Please subscribe if you haven't already. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A video, as you guys can tell by the title. Now, I posted a picture to Instagram telling you guys that I was planning a Q&A video and to just drop down your questions in the comment section or DM me, whatever the case may be is. And you guys really came through the questions, so today I'm answering all those questions. So let's get into this. So the first question is by Shamel, who I recently collaborated with, and she is asking, what's your all-time favorite makeup brand, or is that as hard as asking a mom who's her favorite kid? I don't think I can ever choose. I don't think I'll ever be able to choose which is my favorite all-time makeup brand. Okay, so the next question is by Juanita_Tesna. If I'm saying your name wrong, I really do apologize. I'm so sorry. Her question is, what are you studying towards, and how would YouTube and your career eventually complement each other? Like, some YouTubers are makeup artists by profession, or do you do YouTube for fun only? So I study somatology, and somatology is like beauty therapy and holistic therapy. We focus on wellness, we deal with stress management, we do manual limb drainage, aromatherapy, reflexology, all these holistic things that are like complementary to traditional medicine, not necessarily alternative. Some people may think it's alternative, some people, well, I believe it's complementary to medicine. So I've already got my diploma in somatology, and I'm currently studying towards my BTech in somatology, which is equivalent to honors and a degree. So yeah, that's what I am studying towards this year. It's basically part-time, and this year I'm going to be doing permanent makeup and camouflage therapy and a whole lot of other fun things, which I'm really looking forward to. So in terms of YouTube kind of complementing my career, I think it complements my career in terms of the sentimental aspect of it, with regards to I wanted to go into this career because I had skin problems since I could remember, and I wanted to really help people achieve flawless skin and get over their skin problems and cure their skin problems and all that great stuff. So that is why I got into my career. Why I got into YouTube is because I wanted to build my own confidence and help other people in the process. Because I know that when I first started watching YouTube, a lot of YouTubers helped me through whatever I was going through, and I really wanted to give back and help somebody else who was going through something and didn't know how to deal with it, if that makes any sense. So I hope that answers the question. She also asked, what work do you do? We know you study and do YouTube, but how can you support your makeup addiction? So previously I was working for a salon, and I eventually quit for personal reasons. And that is how I earned my income to buy makeup. Right now, as of now, I am a full-time student, but I also do makeup bookings, so I go and do people's makeup, and I also do one-on-one makeup classes. So right now that is what I'm earning my money from. But yeah, previously I had a job. That is why I have such amazing makeup, because I had a job to sustain my addiction. Okay, Juanita asks again, how old are you and where did you grow up? So I am 21. I'm turning 22 on the 30th of March, which is very soon, like in a month's time. And I grew up in Pietermaritzburg in KwaZulu-Natal, which is next to Durban. People think because I'm Indian, I'm born in Durban. No, I'm actually from Pietermaritzburg. I was born there, and I grew up there for 18 years of my life before I moved to Joburg to study. Next question is by Nicole_Besta. How did you manage to expand your makeup collection on a student budget? So when you're a student, you really don't have a budget, but majority of my makeup was bought when I was working, and I was earning money, and I was working my booty off to make sure I earned a certain amount of money every month. And so what I would do is I would take my Gautrain money, which is, I used to use the Gautrain to get to work. I used to plan out how much it's going to cost me for Gautrain, put that aside, and then use the rest of the money for basic necessities and makeup. I know it's crazy, you guys, but I didn't have any responsibilities because I do live with my brother. I'm very lucky. I live with one of my siblings, so I don't have that many responsibilities. Also, just so you know, my parents don't send me money. Just to put it out there, I don't want you guys to be thinking like my parents are fueling my makeup addiction. No. When I was younger, my parents actually taught me like it's need over want. If you want something, you work your butt off to get it. If you need something, that is the thing you put first. And so it was need over want when I was growing up. So when I was earning an income, I was like, yes, I'm gonna get everything I want because I worked hard for it. And that is how I managed to expand my makeup collection. I worked my butt off and I earned my money, and I look at my makeup every day and I am a happy girl. Let me tell you, I'm a really happy girl. So whew, you guys, I need to tie my hair because it's getting hot. So as I was saying, my parents don't send me money on a monthly basis, and that's okay because my parents are paying for my university fees, and that is all I could want from life. I don't need any extras. Okay, Juanita asks again, favorite activities other than makeup. I don't really have other activities besides makeup, to be completely honest, because I am very much a homebody, and when I'm at home, I'm filming and I'm editing or I'm doing schoolwork, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else that I do besides makeup. I'm not gonna lie. Another question is, how did you get into YouTube? Now, I got into YouTube by watching other people's YouTube videos, and it was just such a coping mechanism for me personally because I go through depression and I go through anxiety a lot of the time, and that's just who I am. That is just what happens, unfortunately. And watching people like the Janoskians and Jaclyn Hill and having that kind of comic relief and makeup watching relief, if that even makes sense, watching other YouTubers really made me feel so much better about my problems and made me feel calm, gave me like a sense of comfort, if that makes sense. So that is how I got into YouTube. I basically wanted to give back the community that had given me so much. Literally, you guys, I had a non-existent confidence level. Does that make sense? I had a non-existent self-esteem, non-existent confidence, and that's just how it was, and YouTube helped me through so many things. Next question is, who or what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? Who is your favorite South African YouTuber? Oh, these are a lot of questions. Okay, first part of the question. Who or what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? So what really inspired me to start a YouTube channel was one of my lecturers, because I had been thinking of starting a YouTube channel forever, and it's because I felt like I needed to get more comfortable in my own skin. And she actually had said to us the one day in class, if you're shy, leave your shyness at the door. This is an industry where your confidence will make or break you. You really need to start building your confidence and become confident, become a confident therapist. If people have a confident therapist, you'll probably be successful. That's just how it is. And so when she said leave your shyness at the door, I was like, you know what? This is actually just a little bit of motivation for me to actually start my channel and get something going. So yeah, I was inspired by that moment specifically to start my channel. But before that, the thinking phase of me starting a channel was Cassandra Bankson, because she suffered from severe acne, and I feel like hers was worse than mine, even though I had cystic acne. But I feel like sometimes you just need somebody who has struggles and who makes it public in order for you to kind of deal with yours and kind of find a sense of comfort. I know it doesn't sound that great, but I'm more than happy to show my bare face on camera if it makes somebody feel better about themselves. You know what I'm saying? You know? The next question is, who is your favorite South African YouTuber? By the way, Jarishka is asking these questions. My favorite South African YouTubers rather, I really love the Beauty Corner SA. They're really inspiring to me, and I really love them. I love watching their videos. Like, I'm hardcore. Every time a new video pops up, I'm like, let me go watch it. I'm just hardcore for them. But before that, I really liked Candy Cane Makeup. Really like her. She is bomb. And those are the only two that pop up in my head right now. If I think of any more, I'll actually list them down below in the description bar. Who is your favorite international YouTuber? So my favorite international YouTuber is probably Jaclyn Hill. In terms of women of color, I really like Jackie Aina. She is everything. And I also really like Irene Sarah. She's Indian, but she has a very English name, but she's bomb. Next is, how do you deal with social media bullies? And if you had one thing to say to them, what would it be? Social media bullies. Oh, so I actually haven't... Okay, recently I've come across some social media bullies, and if I could say anything to you, I would be like, you know what, if you have nothing good to say, don't say anything at all. If you don't like a video, don't watch it. What is the point of disliking it? The only person who feels good about that is you, and that is a very demented way to feel good about yourself. So that's all I'm saying. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Why make other people feel bad in order for you to feel good about yourself? Just remember, what goes around comes around, and karma, I'm sure you know what it is. I'm sure you know. That is my opinion on cyberbullies. I don't retaliate because I don't waste my time on it. But obviously I'll vent about it on Instagram stories or whatever the case may be is, but I won't retaliate, because if that makes you feel good about yourself, hey, have the limelight all you want. Lastly, Jurishka says, you're an inspiration to many young girls and women out there. What advice would you give them to be confident in their own skin? And what advice would you give those who are wanting to start their own YouTube channels? Firstly, thank you for saying that I'm an inspiration to a lot of young girls. It means so much to me. The advice that I would give you guys to being confident in your own skin. Up until a few years ago, even I wasn't comfortable in my own skin. I think that being confident is a journey we all have to take. It's different roads that lead to the same, different paths that lead to the same thing. But you need to stop being positive. You need to work on your inner beauty. And once you become a positive person and once you focus on your inner beauty, you will automatically start feeling comfortable in yourself. Small things like looking yourself in the mirror and telling yourself you're good looking, you have amazing cheekbones, your brows are bomb.com. Just having a connection with yourself and beginning to love yourself will eventually kind of lead to you becoming confident. I wish I had more to say to you guys, but there are points in time where even I'm not completely confident in my skin. And I think the main thing that will help you become confident is acceptance. You have to accept what you can't change. And once you accept what you can't change, that is when you will start seeing all the positives in yourself, and that is when you will start becoming a lot more confident. So yeah, I hope that helps. And also, for anyone who wants to start their own YouTube channel, let me tell you, if you're starting a YouTube channel to become famous, then in my opinion you may be starting for the wrong reasons. I would say if you really want to start a YouTube channel and if you're really passionate in something, then just start. People will see that you're passionate. People will see the kind of personality you have, and people will be attracted to it if it's genuine. So all I can say with regards to starting a YouTube channel, if you really want to start, if it's really what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. Don't let any amount of money decide whether you can start your channel or not. I started my channel on a webcam, on my brother's webcam, as a matter of fact. And I managed to expand my kind of filming setup. But I've started small. There's no problem in starting small. Start small, work your way up, and that is probably the best advice that I can give you guys from my personal experience.